Okay, what is up, Medman Sports? We are back with another fit and athletic morning, okay? This was actually last week's recording. This is me serving, and I just wanted to make a quick little video this morning for any of you tennis players out there, okay? And for myself. So I've been getting tennis lessons for about 4 months now, and this is the most consistent I've ever been with tennis. And you get so many different conflicting tips on YouTube, okay? So I'm just going to lay down the law. This is what I do to serve and what I think good fundamentals is, because I got a really good tennis instructor, okay? That's Colin. You see him on the right there. He's legit a pro, okay? He's legit a pro, a senior pro, so very lucky to have him as an instructor. But let's go over it today, okay? So a couple main things in the serve. And this applies to pickleball and tennis, honestly. So grip, you want to be in Continental Grip. So I'll show it right here on the screen. But basically, Continental Grip is the kind of the standard grip you're using. So it's kind of like you're shaking a hand, and if you're shaking the tennis racket's hand, how would you shake it? That's kind of how I like to explain it. But yeah, there's the stuff with the knuckles too. But basically, you want your V to be straight down the middle of the racket. That's Continental, okay? And then Then note number 2 on grip here is our grip pressure, okay? We have 5 fingers, okay? Well, 4 fingers and 1 thumb. But our grip pressure, we want to be pretty loose throughout. But when we hit the ball, we want to be slightly more pressure into our pinky, index, and middle finger, okay? Those 3 fingers, whatever they're called, that's when we grip it a little bit harder, not too hard. And then as we finish impact, we go back to loose grip. So overall, grip is loose, but slightly firm it up on impact, just with the bottom 3 fingers, not your thumb and top finger, okay? And then another really important thing is the toss, okay? So when you're going up for your toss, what I like to do is almost like know ahead of time where you're tossing it. Just put it into that spot. But where does that lead us next? Where is that spot, okay? The spot is above you and in front of you, okay? So it's actually pretty easy. So just stick your racket up. We did it a couple times in this video, and reach a bit forward. That's kind of where you want your toss to be with your tennis racket. So just visualize yourself kind of tossing right there, and boom, just like Colin did. Look how easy peasy he makes it look. He was just showing me how to hit slices here, and he's like, yeah, just step up and hit the slice. And I'm like, okay, let's try. And you can tell there's just such a difference. Like a good tennis player, it just goes off the racket differently, and I want to get there, okay? And that's what I'm doing, and I just want to share some knowledge. So those are kind of the important things on the serve. So make sure you're in Continental Grip. Grip pressure is pretty loose, but you're firming up those bottom 3 fingers when you're hitting it. And then for your toss, again, slightly in front of you and above. And then finally, we're going to go into contact, but that's a whole other story, so we'll save that for another video. But basically, you just want to be fluid with it, and if you're tossing right there, it's going to be overall pretty good. Anyways, guys, that's it for me today. Hope you enjoyed. See you in the next one. Peace.